being canceled last year. And just nice to see these spring sports being played here this year. So Port Edward's probably just shaking off some rust here in the first game as well. The Cardinals started off their season pretty strong back on Tuesday, blowing out Wild Rose 13-0 in Wild Rose.
Yeah, that helped a lot with the fluidity. Yeah,
As we are back in action now.
Yeah, that's fine.
Jason Heitree at the plate. And that one is way short and to the right there. It hit Heitree's leg, hit the ground first, and just kind of rolled and hit her foot there. So it'll just be a ball.
Yeah, it did. And so, again, I think what happened is I just couldn't, me and Kev, me mostly, try to do too much with the 2 cameras and stuff.
That's okay though.
It's a good lesson not to do that.
As umpires meet, and they'll say that will be a hit batter there. So Heitree will take her base. And another run scores. That's Emma Van Order coming across home. 5-0 now. Cardinals lead. So Trzynski at third, Grzinski at second, and Heitree at first. That brings up Sydney Gavin, designated player for the Cardinals.
Oh, really?
The lefty.
Yeah, that's what I said. Mike said if it's 15 for 3, it's still over.
That's different than what I heard. Well, I know that after 5, you're up 10, then it's over. But what I heard is that if you score 15 runs in an inning, then it's over.
That pitch is high and away
Oh, really?
I think.
for ball 2.
Yeah, but if any chance of it happening.
Yeah. Me and Kim watched like 8 runs in an inning just 2 days ago.
That one's low. That they call that a strike. Looks pretty low, but they call it a strike. 2-1 the count. That one's way high and over the catcher, so another run scores for the Cardinals. That's Hannah Trzynski coming across, so that's ball 3. Port Edwards might have to seriously consider making a pitching change here, as Cardinals' first 6 batters have scored. All 8 have gotten on base. As our camera got knocked over by that errant pitch, and now we have our first out of the inning. Run scores for the Cardinals. We'll get that camera fixed. Looks like we're getting that figured out right now. So Grzinski comes over and scores for the Cardinals. Heitree advances to third, but Gavin is out at first base. The first out of the inning there. The Blackhawks are going to string some of those together as we're back at the top of the order with Julia Storch. She walked her first at bat. And that one's low for ball 2. That pitch is low again, ball 3. 3-0 the count. That one's fouled off. The first strike, so 3-1 the count now to Storch. Again, Cardinals making it all the way through the batting order here in the second inning. They're up 7-0. That pitch is high, and Storch will take her base. So Storch up to bat twice. Walks twice. So I have runners at first and third.
Well, scoreboard's not hard. I want to learn how to do the commercials, the nitty gritty. Well, I'm gonna have to do that tomorrow.
Yeah, you will.
That brings up Briar Armatowski. She walked her first at bat as well. So we're gonna have another meeting at the plate. See what coach decides. Looks like we will have a pitching change here for Port Edwards. And it'll be Mia Rogers at the mound now for Port Edwards. As while she's warming up, we'll take a quick. We'll keep it here. We'll keep it here.
I don't do that.
Yep. As Rogers warms up. Now looks like Rogers is warmed up, and again that brings up Briar Armatowski. Armatowski walked her first at bat. And that's bunted down by Armatowski, and she'll be out at first, but that'll bring another run home for the Cardinals. Jaden Heitree crossing the plate. It's Armatowski out at first.
Why are you just like this? Oh, yeah, I'll show you.
It's 8-0 now. Cardinals lead.
Okay. So I think that means I don't exactly know what it comes.
That'll be out number 2, and that one's way high. It's Grace Rapinski up to bat. She singled on her first at bat.
Okay, so yeah, if you this is the picture. So I think
That'll be ball 1.
So then that means those are combined, right?
Yeah. That one's outside for ball 2. 2-0 the count. Ball 3 rather. That one swung and fouled off to the right over by the press box here. 3-1 the count.
Yeah, so you just click for this setup. Usually we have like an overlay like this on, which you will, but we won't for this game because I didn't get it.
That one shot out into left field, popped up and caught by the shortstop, and that'll do it for this inning. So on to the top of the second inning. And we'll take a quick break and be right back with the top of the second inning right after this here on Zaleski.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken of Marshfield has been voted Best Pizza in Marshfield 12 years in a row. With popular choices like broccoli bacon cheese, drunken chicken, or any of the 25 specialty pizzas, Scotty's is ready to earn your vote now at 715-384-8118. Choose Scotty's for pizza, chicken, subs, sandwiches, and more. Carry out, dine-in, and delivery. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
But it does, trust me.
Alright, you're back.
All right, welcome back, everybody. As the top of the second inning here, after the Cardinals put up 8 runs there in the bottom of the first inning, and Trzynski heads back to the mound for the Cardinals.
For whatever reason. No, like you didn't change it. I changed it.
And up to bat for the Blackhawks is Aaliyah Ruiz.
Alright, yeah, I'll try and produce. Yeah, go ahead. Let's hope this doesn't be a long one.
Ruiz, the first baseman
You're like, I don't want to be
for
here.
Port Edwards.
I mean, honestly, between like what you're doing right now and you standing here, there's not a big difference.
Trzynski rifles that just too high and out of the strike zone for Trzynski. That'll be ball 1.
Sunglasses and a hat would have been a good idea today.
So I got these bad boys.
Fancy. 2 in the
That one's low. Ball 2.
How many? Is it 1, 2, or 3 Wi-Fi bars at the top? 2. Okay, it was 1 earlier, so I guess that's better.
And that one swung on and just fouled back for strike 1. 2-1 the count to Ruiz. Trzynski steps back up to the mound. That one is grounded over to the shortstop and mishandled, and Ruiz will reach on an error.
It was just a thought. I don't think just a thought.
As Sammy Miller unable to corral that one,
Surprised I was thinking
That little, yeah,
cheap.
and Ruiz
Yeah, still pretty
will head to
good.
first.
I'm just sitting.
That brings up Aubrey Schroeder for the Blackhawks, and that is a strike. Schroeder started at pitcher for the Blackhawks. That one's low and away. Ball 1. That one's grounder as runner going to second, and she will get there. Ruiz steals second off the low pitch from Trzynski. That makes count 3-1 to Aubrey Schroeder. Cardinals up 8-0, no outs. That one's right down the middle from Trzynski. That was that pitch had some heat on it. That one's low, as that'll be ball 3.
Just listen to what I say for it.
Yeah,
I can keep track better.
I will.
And that one's going to be high, and now Schroeder will take her base. Runners at first and second, and Schroeder at first, Ruiz at second, and that brings up Olivia Reamer, left fielder for the Blackhawks, as they look to cut into this 8-point deficit. In good position right now, no outs. 2 runners on. That one's just high, says the umpire. 1-0 the count. staying outside the strike zone. That one's a low pitch, and that'll get by the catcher, and runners will advance. Ruiz to third, Schroeder to second. Count at 2-0. As Jaden Heitre unable to corral the pitch. And that one's fouled off and back for strike one. Again, there is quite a bit of wind here at WIAA Field here in Plover, Wisconsin today, so some errant pitches to be expected. The wind at about 20 miles an hour. As that one's grounded over to the second baseman and out, but runner will score for the Blackhawks. Ruiz comes across home plate and gets Port Edwards on the board. Score 8-1. Schroeder advances to third. Reamer out at first. A 4-3. And that one's just outside the strike zone. Hennessy Sturgill. Sturgill, the right fielder for the Blackhawks. As that one's grounded over to the second baseman again and out at first. No, an error by the Cardinals. So that'll be a reach on an error for Hennessy Sturgill as Aubrey Schroeder scores. And Emily Grzinski just unable to corral that throw. It was a little low from second baseman Briar Armatowski. So Cardinals with a couple errors now leading to Port Edwards runs as that pitch is right down the middle from Terzinski on the pitch to Kat Hamas up to bat now for Port Edwards. As Terzinski for the most part has been painting the outside of that strike zone. Umpire saying she's just missing on some of these. That one's grounded and fouled over past first base for strike two. 0-2 the count. That's swung and missed. Strikeout. Swinging for Hannah Terzinski. So 2 down now. Runner at first as Emily Frizzell comes up to bat for Port Edwards. And that one's just high. 1-0 the count. Pacelli up 8-2. That one's low and away. 2-0 the count. So that's Sturgill at first for Port Edwards. Frizzell at the plate. And that one's low and away for ball 3. Terzinski, the freshman for the Cardinals, pitches a fastball right down the middle for strike one. That one's fouled off, in play, and dropped by first baseman Heitre. Or first baseman Grzinski, rather. But that'll be strike 2, and the count runs full. That one swung on and shot out in the center field. That'll get over the shortstop and be an infield single for Frizzell. So Frizzell with the base hit. And that advances Sturgill to second. It's a 2-on now for Port Edwards as they look to into that Cardinal lead a little more here in the top of the second inning. As Kyler Lip up to bat for the Blackhawks. And that's swung on and missed. Tuzinski rifling that right by the outstretched bat of Lip. Again, Tuzinski, one of 3 basketball starters for the Cardinals on this team, as that is shot out into right field and fouled. Fouled off from Lip. Strike 2. Again, Tuzinski, one of those basketball starters, and Emma Van Order and Sammy Miller as well for the Pacelli Cardinals during the winter sports season. As we were there throughout the whole Pacelli Cardinal season, and more of the same here in the spring, as that one's high and away to Lip. That one swung on and missed, and a strikeout for Hannah Tuzinski on Kyler Lip. And that will take a quick 30-second break and be right back here with the bottom of the second inning here on Select.
Bauer & Fine Business Technologies is your complete office technology solution. For 60 years, Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been serving school districts, municipalities, counties, religious organizations, and businesses in Wisconsin and beyond. Visit b-bt.com and let Bauer & Fine Business Technologies be your complete office technology solution. That's b-bt.com.
You're back. You good? Here we go. Cool.
All right, welcome back,
Sorry.
everybody, to the bottom of the second inning as Port Edwards puts up 2 runs there at the top of the second, cutting into that Cardinal lead a little bit. Ruiz and Schroeder scored for Port Edwards.
Yeah. But you can just.
It's a swing strikeout from
Might not be able to hear this.
Kyler Lip.
I don't hear anything.
You wouldn't be able to.
Do you hear anything?
I could do this, but then it would mess him up. But I'll show you that. We'll just see if it works. Oh no, you can't even.
No. This is not worth it then, is it?
You could just hear the commercial playing, I guess, if you wanted to.
That's something. We'll just roll with it.
And up to bat for the Cardinals
But make sure you still sound subtle.
is Sammy Miller. Senior Sammy Miller. She singled on her first at bat. That one's way high for ball 1. That one's low for ball 2. Miller staying patient there at the plate.
Is it good? No?
Yeah, just plug him back.
Pitches away and high ball. That one's high and away for ball 4. Miller will take her base. 8th walk of the game from the Fort Edwards pitching unit. And that brings up Emma in order. It's going to be low and away. Past the catcher. Miller sprints over to second. She'll reach. And that's ball 1. That one swung and hit over to the first baseman, and she loses the ball. Emma Van Order's going to reach on an error, and Miller's going to reach home. So the Cardinals get a score on an error. Emma Van Order reaches. An error from first baseman Aaliyah Ruiz, just kind of maybe got a little bit ahead of herself there and lost the ball before she really got it. As Hannah Trzynski comes up to bat with a windbreaker on, it looks like. And it's 20-mile-an-hour winds here at WIAA Park in Clover. And that's ball 1. That one's right down the middle for strike 1. 1-1 the count. Emma Van Order sits at first. 9-2 the score now. Cardinals lead.
Wherever Assumption plays. I don't think so.
Whitterfield.
Yeah, baseball plays at Witter. We're at Robinson. We're on completely different sides of town.
And that one is ball 2. 2-1 the count.
How far of a drive is it?
5 minutes? 10 minutes?
Okay.
I'll be fine. I should be fine. I
I
just
think so.
Yeah. Should be good.
That one's high and away.
Set up on
3-1 the count now to Hannah Trzynski.
scoreboard, the ads.
Yeah. I mean, if you want, we can meet her at like. You and I can meet.
Emma Van Order
Unless you have to
advances all the way over to third base after the errant pitch. Earlier they got past catcher, and that one's high. Past the catcher again. Emma Van Order will score. She slides home. So another score off an error. Emma Van Order scores 10-2. The Cardinals lead. That one looked like maybe it was not on. Can't put on pitcher Mia Rogers there. That one looked like it just went through the glove of Dominique Griffith.
I'll finish out this inning. I'll probably go. I'm ready to hit the shoot commercial, right? Like this is everything's right. This is pretty cool.
So Hannah Trzynski advances to first on the walk, and Emily Trzynski, the first baseman, up to bat for the Cardinals. There's some sort of confusion on the field. Not sure about what, but everybody just wanted a quick break. 10-2 the score. Cardinals lead. No outs here in the bottom of the second. That one's out and away for ball 1 to Grzinski. And the Cardinals coming off that 13-0 win over at Wild Rose on Tuesday. Looking like more of the same here today. And that one's out and away. Catcher with a little hesitation, fake attempt over there to first. Try to keep Trzynski honest. And that one's high and away past catcher again. Runner will advance to second, and it looks like that's Madison Grover pinch running for Hannah Trzynski over there at second now. That is another ball, and Grzinski will take her base. Runners now at first and second. No outs. Jaden Heitree up to bat now for the Cardinals.
Take another.
You know, you might as well. Okay. Just let me know. Yeah, I'll just send it to commercial and then next half of the inning, once we're like in the situation, I'll just go. Okay.
That pitch is out and away. Ball 1. Runners at first and second, no outs. 1-0 the count. Rogers at the mound. That one swung and hit. Out to the second baseman. She tags Grzinski and say Grzinski's out trying to head to second. Grover advances to third. And were they saying she got out at first? No, I believe Heitree reached at first. Yep, so Heitree reached at second. Grzinski gets tagged out, trying to head over to second. And Heitree's safe at first. So 1 out. That one's right down the middle to Sydney Gavin. That one's low for ball 1. Grover over at third. Heitree at first. That one's high. Heitree now at second. Grover's still at third. 2-1 the count, and that's past the catcher, and another run's going to score for the Cardinals. Grover scores. And Heitree rather, advances to third. And 3-1 the count to Sydney Gavin. Cardinals up 11-2 now. Mercy rule is 10 runs after the 5th inning. That one's high. Gavin takes her base. So Gavin at first, Heitree at third, and back up to Storch at the top of the order now for the Cardinals. She'll have a quick discussion with Coach. And a meeting on the mound now for Port Edwards. Again, quarterback of the Green Bay Packers, Aaron Rodgers, voicing some frustrations today to reportedly multiple people in the Packers organization that he does not want to come back to Green Bay this next season. Green Bay drafting quarterback Jordan Love in last year's draft. So maybe they'll, depending on what they decide to do with Rodgers, might be Jordan Love time in Green Bay. Julius Storch up to bat now for the Cardinals. 1 down. Runners at first and third. That one is off. So they'll say Storch hit that one. So fouled off. 0-1 the count. That one swung on and grounded over to third base. And Storch will be out at first. But runner will score. We got some mind games being played over there at second base. As Heitree scores. (12-2) now. Cardinals lead as Storch is out at first. That brings up Armatowski, fouls that one off. 0-1 the count to Armatowski. As that one's low and bobbled by the catcher, and runner will advance to third. That's Gavin rather. Gavin reaching to third. That one's going to be a ball. 2 on the count. That was right down the middle. Count evens at 2. 2 down. Runner at third for Briar Armatowski. And she checks her swing there. And good thing she did, because that is a ball. Full count now to Armatowski. And the wind just gusting through here in Plover. And that one's high again. Armatowski takes her base. Tenth walk these first 2 innings for the Cardinals. Grace Rapinski up to bat now. That one's high and away. 1-0 to Rapinski. Rapinski singled on her, struck out rather on her last at bat. Singled on her first at bat. 1 for 2 on the day.
I think that wind is coming through, Trevor. I see it on the monitor when he's not speaking. I can see that it's just fluctuating.
That one's low. 2-0 the count.
Runner advances second.
Armatowski steals second base. And runners looked like they were on the move there, but didn't want to steal home. Did Sydney Gavin. As the count goes to 3-0. To Grace Rapinski. Runners at second and third, as that'll be a walk. Rapinski will take her base. Sammy Miller up to bat now. She has a single and a walk on the day as she shoots that one out into deep right center, and that one's going to drop. She'll reach first, and 2 runs will score for the Cardinals. That's Sydney Gavin scoring for the Cardinals, as well as Briar Armatowski scoring. As Rapinski advances to second. And Miller reaches first on a base hit. Emma Van Order up. First pitch is a ball. So Cardinals making it all the way through the order for the second straight inning. That one is shot out into deep right field and caught, as that'll end the second inning. So the Pacelli Cardinals pack on some more runs. 6 to be exact, as they lead 14-2 over the Port Edwards Blackhawks. We'll be right back after this here on Zaleski at the top of the third inning.
Jason Zaleski here to tell you that Hewitt's Meat has you covered with simple, easy, and free home delivery. Residents of North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota, Iowa, Illinois, and Wisconsin get free. That's right, free delivery on every order from Hewitt'sMeats.com. Choose from bratwurst, wieners, bacon, jerky, sausage, cheeses, ham, snack sticks, gift boxes, and even the popular grillers. With over 50 flavors of bratwurst, Hewitt's Meat with free delivery will please your entire family. Visit the store in Tomahawk, Marshfield, or Hewitt's Meat on Facebook today.
really got to understand what what a nurse is. Do they focus on you? You know, do they make sure that you're comfortable? And, you know, that's what Shai has. It's the connection that he has, you know, my best interest in mind, always.
Why wait another day? Let's take the next step together towards a better life.
Yeah, man. All right, welcome back, everybody, as we get set to start the top of the third inning.
That should be good.
As the Cardinals lead 14-2. Coming off that blowout win against Wild Rose. More of the same here tonight for the Pacelli Cardinals. As Trzynski still out on the mound for the Cardinals. And up to bat for the Blackhawks is Dominique Griffith. Pitch is off and right down the middle, a bullet from Hannah Trzynski. Trzynski clearly with a rifle of an arm there. And they're pitching for the Cardinals.
Text me about the list.
And that one is fouled off over to first base. 0-2 the count now. And Trzynski tossing some fire here today. The freshman Trzynski. That one's low. 1-2 the count. Again, as we talk about the Green Bay Packers, the draft tonight at 7 o'clock. Be interesting to see if any moves made there, as Trzynski with another strikeout. This time gets Griffith swinging. That's Trzynski's 4th strikeout here in these first 3 innings. That brings up Mia Rogers, third baseman for Port Edwards. It's ball 1. That one's high. Ball 2. 2-0 the count. Cardinals up 14-2. 1 down here in the top of the third inning. Trzynski on the mound. Rogers at home plate. Then swung on and missed by Mia Rogers. She went for that one, but Trzynski zips it by. That one swung and fouled off over by the third base line. Evens count up at 2-2. Again, that timing of the Aaron Rodgers news is interesting, just 4 or 5 hours before the NFL draft tonight. That one's low and away for a ball. 4.5 hours, 5 hours before the draft tonight. Makes you wonder if there might be some action or news on that front here before the draft with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. Trzynski rifles it there and swung on and missed by Mia Rogers. Trzynski with her 5th strikeout of this one. She is just going through these Blackhawks hitters right now. That brings up Aaliyah Ruiz, first baseman for the Blackhawks. That one's right down the middle for another strike. Ruiz reached on an error and scored on her first at-bat. And that one swung on and missed. Another strike as Trzynski shoots another one right by Ruiz. 0-2 the count. And right down the middle, got Ruiz looking. So 3 back-to-back-to-back strikeouts for Hannah Trzynski to end the first half of this inning. As now we'll hear from our friends over at Fleet Farm. Fleet Farm's Garden Center is open pickup annuals, perennials, shrubs, and vegetables. Plus, make your yard look great with lawn fertilizers, tools, grass seed, power equipment, lawnmowers, and more. Fleet Farm, proudly serving the Midwest since 1955. And we'll also hear from our friends over at Stevens Point Brewery. Be sure to sit back and enjoy the handcrafted sodas from the Stevens Point Brewery, made from 100% real sugar and high-quality ingredients. Select from a variety of styles, including Point Root Beer, Diet Root Beer, Black Cherry Cream, Orange Cream, Vanilla Cream, and Kitty Cocktail. For more than 15 years, Point Premium Root Beer has been a tradition right here in central Wisconsin. Stevens Point Brewery supports all area student-athletes. Definitely go check out some of that Stevens Point Brewery soda. I've had some of that vanilla cream soda, some good stuff there. Their Point Brewery Root Beer, great as well. Got a lot of great products over there at the Stevens Point Brewery. All right, so Cardinals up to bat now. And pitcher Hannah Trzynski leads off for the Cardinals here in the bottom of the third. That one's way high for ball one. Trzynski has walked back-to-back at-bats for the Cardinals. That one right down the middle for a strike. And still pitching for Port Edwards is Mia Rogers. Trzynski looking to get some hits to add to her day, along with her hot pitching performance here tonight. That one's a ball, 2-1 the count. That one's right down the middle from Rogers. 2-2 the count evens now. That one's outside and away. And I believe that was just ball 3. Trzynski heads over to first. I believe that was ball 3, yep. Well, Trzynski getting a little excited there. Trying to get over to first a little early.
Scoreboard said so she probably.
But let's try that again. Count runs full. That one swung on and fouled off out of play. As we had a pretty good crowd here tonight at WIAA Field. Got some people out in their lawn chairs out in the left and right field lines. Always fun to just sit and relax and enjoy some baseball and softball here when the weather starts to warm up here in central Wisconsin. That one's going to be high, and now Trzynski will be able to take her base. She has walked on all 3 of her at-bats, so Trzynski keeping a good eye on the ball here today, along with her pitching prowess so far today. That brings up Emily Grzinski, who's also walked on her two at-bats. That one's low and away. Ball 1. That one swung on and grounded over to the shortstop and over to first base. And Grzinski will be out. Trzynski advanced is to second. So Grzinski out at first. 6-3 play there. But Trzynski advanced to second. And now we have a pinch runner coming in. That'll be Madison Grover coming in to pinch run for Hannah Trzynski. That brings up Jaden Heitree. No, it looks like we do have a substitution. Looks like that'll be Shannon Lepak subbing in for Heitree there at that 8 spot rather. So one down here in the bottom of the third. Have Grover out there on second, pinch running for Trzynski. And coming up to bat is Shannon Lepak. Getting her first at bat of the night. That one's high as Grover thought about stealing third. Decides to stay back there at second. Count 1-0 to Shannon Lepak. That one's high, ball 2. That one's high as well, 3-0. Grover really making Ruiz, the catcher, think there, and keep her placed over there at second. That one's high, so Shannon Lepak will take her base. And that brings up Sydney Gavin up to the plate. She's walked on each of her at-bats. Rather, she grounded out on her first and walked on over to first in her second at-bat. Count starts 1-0. Swung on and missed there by Gavin. 1-1 the count now. $14 walks here from the Port Edwards pitchers, but as we mentioned, that one is shot over and fouled off. But as we mentioned, with those walks, just Port Edwards' first game in 2 years. So that's also something to keep in mind. A lot of these teams with players that actually don't have any experience on the varsity level. Over at the Stratford game Tuesday, head coach there said none of their players had any varsity experience on the softball diamond. So some odd circumstances here in this spring season where a lot of players out on the field for these teams have no varsity experience because they weren't able to be out there last year. The count is at 1-2 to Sydney Gavin. That one they call a ball just outside of the strike zone there. 2-2 the count. That one swung on and missed. So a strikeout for Rogers. First strikeout of the day for these Port Edwards pitchers. There There with a swing and a miss. That brings up Julia Storch. 2 down now here in the bottom of the third. That's ball 1 to Julia Storch. Again, this Aaron Rodgers story continues to develop. That one's grounded over to shortstop and not out. An error there. Storch will reach. Grover will come and score at home. And another score for the Cardinals? No, that'll be an out. That'll be an out. So Grover scores 15-2 to end the third inning. We'll be right back after this here on Zaleski Sports with the fourth inning.
I had an employee at once ask me to prioritize family, faith, and business, and I put them in that order in particular. For each one of our employees, it's family first. You do what is best for you and your family. Then the rest of it will take care of itself. It's about making sure you make the best decisions for you and your family.
Chili Implement, located just north of Highway 10 in Chili, is your place for Kubota zero-turn mowers. If your lawn is big or small, we have all the lawn care solutions for you. Check out our 60-inch deck. Kubota powerful, precise, proven. Chili Implement is your choice for Kubota, Case IH, and Gale. Chili Implement, open 6 days a week to serve you. Chili Implement.
Hi, I'm Ashley. I'm the director at Little Sprouts. Little Sprouts has been a real great community. It's very family friendly. It feels like a big family to me, and being the new director here, I felt very welcomed into the family. I like the smaller family. Everybody knows everybody, and you all get to know everybody in the center, and we do family activities and much of a family atmosphere.
Welcome back, everybody, to the top of the fourth inning. As the Pacelli Cardinals lead the Port Edwards Blackhawks 15-2 here in the top of the fourth. Trzynski still out on the mound, coming off 3 strikeouts there last inning, and there's a strike right off the bat to Aubrey Schroeder. And swung on and missed by Schroeder, so Trzynski ahead in the count again, 0-2 the count. Trzynski looking for her 4th straight strikeout. And that one's going to be just low, they say. Just trying to paint the outside of that strike zone. Just misses, does Trzynski. Count 1-2 now to Aubrey Schroeder at the plate. That swung on and missed. So another strikeout for Hannah Trzynski. That's 7 strikeouts on the day for the freshman. That one's high. Olivia Reamer up the bat now for Port Edwards. That one right down the middle from Trzynski. Again, 7 strikeouts on the day, 4 straight for Trzynski. And that one's grounded and fouled over by the third base line. 1-2 the count. That one's fouled back by Reamer. So Reamer staying alive, making contact. That one on the inside. Oh, I believe that may have hit the fingertips of the hand of Reamer, so she'll take her base. Trzynski looks like she looked maybe grazed and hit the fingers of Reamer there. That'll bring up Hennessy Sturgill. That one's high. Oh, the count. Runner on first, 2 down here in the top of the 4th. That one swung and missed for strike 1. That one swung and missed again. That one way low. Sturgill swung on that, and 1-2 the count. That one hits the dirt a couple feet before the plate there from Trzynski. Count evens up at 2-2. And swung on and missed, so another strikeout for Hannah Trzynski. 8 strikeouts on the day now. 5 in the last 2 innings here. As Kat Hamas up to bat now for Port Edwards, the center fielder. She struck out her last at bat, and that one's right down the middle for another strike. 0-1 the count. And swung and popped up, out, and shot into center field. What a hit there from Hamas, and she'll reach on a double. So a big hit there from Kat Hamas as she doubles out into center field. And that sends Olivia Reamer over to third. So 2 runners in scoring position now, just like that for Port Edwards. As Emily Frizzell comes up to bat now for the Blackhawks. She's 1 for 2 on the day. Grounded out her first at bat. Base hit her second at bat. That one's high from Trzynski. 1-0 the count. Two outs. Runners at second and third. 1-0 the count. And that one's fouled back. 1-1 the count. So Port Edwards hasn't done too badly at the plate. Trzynski's had quite a few strikeouts here tonight, but they've been able to get some hits and get a couple runners scored now with 2 in scoring position. It's been their pitching and defense that has struggled and given up this 13-point deficit so far tonight. So that one's fouled off. 1-2 the count now to Emily Frizzell. That one swung and grounded out into left field. Runner will score. That's Reamer. And now an errant throw from the third baseman allows Frizzell to reach second on a double. She brings in Reamer, who scores. 3 runs up on the board now for the Blackhawks as Hamas heads over to third. So, same situation. Runners on second and third. 2 down. Port Edwards with 3 runs now, 15-3. And that one's right down the middle from Trzynski to Kyler Lipnow at bat for Port Edwards. That one's low and past the catcher, and looks like Hamas was thinking about running there. Maybe she would have went earlier. She could have got there, but not quite quick enough there. Staying at third. This count evens up at 1-1. That one. Let's say she swung on that. I don't think she made contact, so she tried to check her swing, but she came all the way around for strike 2. 1-2 the count. That one swung on and missed, so another strikeout for Trzynski. So all 3 outs here in this one, strikeouts for Trzynski. She's got 6 these last 2 innings. As we'll take another quick break and be right back with the bottom of the 4th inning right after this.
Partners Bank, better together.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier. Treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
From first contact at Dental Clinic of Marshfield, their dentists are committed to your individual attention and strive to provide personalized oral health care. They work hard to create the ultimate stress-free and comfortable dental experience. It is their mission to educate and provide the patients with the best dental care in Central Wisconsin. Whether you're looking for information on implants, teeth whitening, crowns, orthodontics, dentures, or any dental service, Dental Clinic of Marshfield has it for you. You can book your appointment online at dentalclinicofmarshfield.com or give them a call at one of their 3 locations in Marshfield, Stratford, or Neillsville today.
And welcome back, everybody, to the bottom of the 4th inning as Port Edwards puts up a run there in the top of the 4th. Pacelli still leads 15-3. Just a reminder, mercy rule, 10 runs after 5 innings. So we'll see if the Cardinals are able to do here. As leading off will be Briar Armatowski for the Cardinals. She walked in her first 2 at-bats. Armatowski's been up there 3 times, walked twice, and on the middle at-bat, grounded out. Rogers still pitching for Port Edwards. That one's low. Ball 1 to Armatowski. Again, as we've been talking about developing story, Aaron Rodgers talking about his want to leave Green Bay, as that's another ball for ball 2. But it looks like Packers are going to be dug in and trying to keep him, which makes sense. 3-0 the count. But the report is Green Bay is, quote-unquote, are going to dig in as Armatowski is walked. And she nope. Thought about stealing over to second, did Armatowski, but stays over at first. That's ball 1 to Grace Rapinski. That one is shot out into left field. And left fielder bobbles it for a bit. Looks like Rapinski's going to reach second. Runner reaches third. So Rapinski shoots a double out into left field. And sends Armatowski to third. So 2 runners in scoring position for the Cardinals as Sammy Miller up to bat now for the Cardinals. As Miller, she's got 2 singles today and a walk. So 2 for 2 at the plate. That one's way high, and Armatowski's going to score. Armatowski scores. And Rapinski heads over to third. So another high pitch here from Port Edwards. And ball 1 to Sammy Miller. No outs. 16-3, Cardinals lead. That one's high again as Rapinski will score. 17-3 now. Cardinals lead. 2-0 the count to Sammy Miller. So Port Edwards just struggling to keep those pitches down. That one's a little too down. 3-0 now the count to Sammy Miller. (17-3), no outs, no one on. 3-0 to Sammy Miller, and that one will be right down the middle to Miller, rather. Again, Miller, another one of those starters from that Pacelli team. 2 seniors, Emma Van Order and Sammy Miller on that team. And she shoots that one out into left field, past the left fielder. She'll have an easy double, maybe 3 here, and she'll hold up at second. So a double for Sammy Miller. And she's 3 for 3 on the night. Two singles and a double now, and a walk for Sammy Miller, the senior. Now another senior, Emma Van Order. Another one off that. The basketball team for the Cardinals. And that Cardinals basketball team was led all the way through the season by the 2 seniors, Emma Van Order and Sammy Miller. As that one is over the catcher, and Miller will advance to third base. So Van Order with the 1-0 count, with Sammy Miller at third. That one's low and away, ball 2. That one's low. Again, ball 3, 3-0 the count. No outs. Miller at third for the Pacelli Cardinals. That one's high. Van Order takes her base. So Van Order now. It's a couple walks and reached on an error today as well. Another ball there with Hannah Trzynski, the pitcher, back up to the plate for the Cardinals. She has walked on all 3 of her at-bats so far today. That one's low again, ball 2. Van Order made her way over to second base. 2-0 the count to Hannah Trzynski. That one's high, ball 3. Cardinals up 17-3, no outs, 2 runners on at second and third. That one's high, ball 4. Trzynski takes her base. And the bases are loaded for Emily Grzinski. Grzinski walked on her first 2 at-bats and grounded out back in the 3rd inning. That one's way inside past catcher Sammy Miller's going to come all the way home and score for the Pacelli Cardinals. So Miller scores. Van Order reaches over to 3rd. We're going to have a meeting out on the mound. And we'll take a... We'll keep it here. We'll keep it here and hear from some more of our sponsors here at Zaleski Sports. First from Valley Communities Credit Union. Valley Communities Credit Union with 5 convenient locations. The safe place for all your financial needs. You'll be part of one of the safest, strongest financial institutions in all of central Wisconsin. Low interest rates on loans and competitive rates on deposits. Offices in Mosinee, Croninwater, Marshfield, Stevens Point, and Wisconsin Rapids. Call or visit valleycommunities.org to learn more. Federally insured by NCUA, Valley Communities Credit Union, where membership matters. Also here from our friends over at Spectrum Benefits. Spectrum Benefit Solutions with offices in Wausau, Stevens Point, Wisconsin Rapids, Medford, and now in Spencer. Spectrum Benefit Solutions is your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook to get started. That's Emily Grzinski up to bat now. Tries to bunt. That'll be a strike. And we'll hear from our friends over at Point Heating as well. Get comfortable this winter with Point Heating and Cooling. Point Heating and Cooling is your Lennox dealer in Stevens Point and Plover with more than 100 years of making your home and business comfortable. Sign up for planned service and receive 10% off parts and a reminder to service your furnace and central air conditioner. Call Point Heating and Cooling at 715-345-1979 and visit online at pointheating.com. There's a ball and a strike. Here too, Grzinski. That one's down the middle for another strike. And we'll hear from our friends over at Felt's Dairy. Felt's Dairy is located at the Crossroad Commons in Stevens Point. Felt's Dairy is a family-friendly experience serving your favorite cheeses, ice cream, meat, and more. All grown right here in central Wisconsin. Felt's Dairy is open Monday through Saturday and 24/7 on Facebook. As Grzinski grounds out there. 6-3 ground out for out number 1 of inning number 4. And stopped over at Felt's Dairy a couple times. Got some of their mixed cheese and meat bags there. They got some good cheese curds over there. Be sure to stop over at Felt's Dairy right over here in Plover, the Crossroad Commons here in Plover, Wisconsin. That one's fouled back by Jaden Heitree. So 0-1 the count to Heitree. And swung on and grounded and right through the legs of the shortstop. And scoring for the Cardinals will be Emma Van Order as well. As well as that was Grover pinch running for Trzynski. So 20-3 now. Cardinals lead. So we have a meeting with the umpire going on right now between Pacelli and the umpire. See what they're discussing here. Looks like we have Lane Ilka flexing in for designated player Sydney Gavin at that 9 spot. The wind continues to gust through here at WIAA Park here in Plover, Wisconsin. And Coach Ann Molsky talking over with the umpire, getting Lane Ilka in there. So first Lane Ilka sighting of the night here at the bat for the Cardinals. And they're going to call that a strike. To Ilka. 0-1 the count. Still 1 out. As that one grounds out and hits the foot of Ilka. She'll take her base. And Heitree will advance to second. So now we're going to have Ilka coming out. And so we're going to have Gavin coming back in for Ilka, who Ilka just came in for, and Gavin's going to run. So a lot of substitutions here at the end of this game. Try to sort them all out for you guys. And it's Gavin running over on first base for Ilka. That'll be just out and away for ball 1 to Julia Storch. The Cardinals looking to run through their entire order once again. That one's fouled off. 1-1 the count. That one swung and popped up into the infield, and that'll be out. Well, that'll be caught by shortstop Emily Frizzell. So 2 outs. As Starch pops out there. Now Briar Armatowski started off this inning. And she shoots that one out in center field, and that will get down. Runners will advance. So Armatowski with another hit, another base hit there. That brings up Grace Rapinski. And that's way high. Runners won't come home. As Heitree stays put there at third. Ilka at second. And Armatowski at first. And that one's ground ball pitch there. And 2-0 the count. Another ball there. Past the catcher. Runners will stay put. 3-0 the count to Grace Rapinski. Rapinski's got a single tonight. She's got a double. She's walked. And a strikeout for Rapinski tonight. So a couple hits for Rapinski and now another walk. Now Miller back up to bat. Cardinals just working their way through their order once again. That'll be a ball. And Miller has really been on fire at the plate tonight. She's got 2 singles and a double, as well as a walk. And 2 balls quickly to Sammy Miller. Swung on and hit right up here by the press box. Fell way short, but looked like it was going to come and smack us right in the face. But luckily we got the net covering here, and it didn't do that. That'll be strike 1 to Miller. As that one swung on and shot out deep into center field, and it hits the fence for Sammy Miller. So Sammy Miller with another double. So I'm running out of room on my scorecard. So Miller heads to second, brings in 2 runs. Emma Van Order up to bat, making it 22-3. Where are the other?
The bases were loaded before she hit.
Yeah, but this Van Order
We'll go to commercial.
knocks out and hits the inning, and we'll be right back with the top of the 5th inning right after this.
Roof Tech LLC specializes in commercial roof coatings and spray foam. Roof Tech also services the entire state of Wisconsin. That's right, from La Crosse to Milwaukee, Eau Claire to Green Bay, Superior, Marshfield, Kenosha, Madison, Sheboygan, and everywhere in between. Roof Tech uses superior systems that can fully restore just about any roof in Wisconsin. Roof Tech is offering modern solutions for your roof's data dilemmas. See Roof Tech online at rooftechllc.com or Roof Tech LLC on Facebook. Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
When you get moving again, be safe and ready to go. Use your stimulus or tax return to save up to $150 on a select set of 4 Goodyear tires at Sherrill Tire and Service Center.
Get your car done right.
Welcome back, everybody's. I made a little bit of mistake there on my scorecard. It's 24-3. Scoreboard was right. Trevor was right on the scoreboard. I was wrong. 24-3. Pacelli leads. So again, the Cardinals looks like you're going to start out the season with back-to-back blowout victories. As the Cardinals get out of the top of this 5th inning, this one will be over as Mercy Rule is 10 runs after 5, and we're at 21 right now. So up for Port Edwards is Dominique Griffith. In the last 2 innings, Hannah Trzynski has went strikeout, 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 strikeout. 6 strikeouts between the 2 innings. So that first one's a ball. Another ball. So Trzynski with 9 strikeouts tonight. And again, as I mentioned, 6 in the 3rd and 4th innings. Should give up a run there in the 4th. And that one's right down the middle from Trzynski. So Trzynski looking to keep some of that pitching prowess going to seal the deal here in the 5th for the Cardinals. And that one swung on and missed. Big swing and a miss from Griffith. 2-2 the count. That one's low and away. Count runs full, 3-2. And that one swung and fouled off down the first base line. So Griffith staying alive. Again, the wind is gusting through here. Straczynski sends that one and fouled back by Griffith again. And shot out into the infield, and that'll be caught by second baseman Briar Armatowski. So Griffith pops out to the second baseman Armatowski for out number 1 here in the 5th. Just 2 more to seal this one as Mia Rogers comes up to bat. Current pitcher for Port Edwards. That one's low and away from Trzynski, ball 1. And be sure to check out the highlights of this game on Zaleski Sports Stevens Point Facebook page after this one, as that one is grounded off and fouled. Be sure to check out the highlights of this one afterwards. We'll have highlights from this game as well as interviews. As we'll be talking to Coach Ann Malski, as well as freshman pitcher Hannah Trzynski tonight. So tune into Facebook later tonight for those highlights. That one shot out and caught by shortstop Sammy Miller for out number 2. That one's low for a ball to Ruiz. 1-0 the count. And swung on and missed by Ruiz for strike 1. 1-1 the count. And that one is shot out and caught by Sammy Miller. What a catch there to end this one. So the Pacelli Cardinals win it by mercy rule 24-3 over the Port Edwards Blackhawks. And we will be right back after this with your game show. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
When you get moving again, be safe and ready to go.
A&B Process Systems has been a proud member of the Stratford community since 1973. You can find your next career in engineering, welding, and more at A&B Process Systems. Our campus also includes our exclusive Factory Acceptance Testing Center with full-service testing capabilities to ensure that your equipment will perform to your expectations. Visit A&B Process Systems on Facebook today for more information.
No interest in water sports? Biking not really your thing? Want to add some excitement to your camping trip? Need more fun in your life? Hit the trails with an ATV or side-by-side from Bill's Service Center. At Bill's, your passion is our passion, and you'll find your fun with the latest from Can-Am or Polaris off-road products. When you need more fun, you need Bill's.
Bill's Service Center, where the adventure begins.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com. All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Nasonville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms in not only in central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So. We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers cheese, pizza cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parma, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflettieri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda Edam and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
Welcome back, everybody, as the Pacelli Cardinals take down the Port Edwards Blackhawks 24-3, starting off their season 2-0 here this year. And we'll hear from our friends over at Stone Innovations real quick. Stone Innovations of Plover is here to serve you. Stone Innovations specializes in the fabrication, design, and installation of stone countertops. Stone Innovations Incorporated operates with the most advanced fabrication equipment in the industry. Visit stoneinnovations.net to begin your order. Now it's time for our Valley Communities post-game show. It's time now for the Valley Communities Credit Union post-game show. Valley Communities Credit Union, where membership matters. As we saw the Cardinals absolutely dominate this one. Big story out of tonight's game was Hannah Terzinski, the freshman pitcher. She had 9 strikeouts on the day. Did Hannah Terzinski, as she played really well. And not to mention Sammy Miller with 4 hits. She had a big day, and Rapinski with a big day as well for the Pacelli Cardinals. So the Cardinals starting off the season 2-0, back-to-back blowout wins against conference opponents as well, with Wild Rose and Port Edwards. So blowing out these conference rivals to stay atop the Central Wisconsin South Conference to start this season. And that has been your Valley Communities post-game show. Valley Communities Credit Union, where membership matters. So thank you all for joining us tonight. We will see you next time as we continue to cover Pacelli sports all season long and plenty of other schools as well. So be sure to stay tuned to Zaleski Sports.